Hey, what's up, guys? Matt here from M.O.D Gamers, and this is Natural Selection 2. And now that I actually have a server that I'm joining, I figured I'd start recording it. So basically, this game is strictly multiplayer. I've only played it once before. It's kind of like a humans versus aliens kind of thing, and you just like defend your base and ward off the attackers, whichever side you're on. And so I got this game because me and Zoinks traded. I gave him Metro 2033, and he gave me this game. And make sure you subscribe to Zoinks' channel because he will eventually, hopefully, put up him playing Metro 2033, which is an awesome game, I think, personally. It's a great FPS. If you haven't played it, you should go try it. The sequel's coming out pretty soon, like next year or so, and that's going to be awesome as well. So, anyway, once it gets through the long loading screen, uh, I will try to tell you about this game, and I'll try to talk you through how I played it. Like I said, I've only played it once before, so it's not like I know everything, every little thing about it. I just know like how to move and shoot, and who are the bad guys. Usually, I like to be human because I actually did try to be a alien, and you kind of run around and stuff. And it seemed to be that when I was a human, I couldn't kill any aliens, but when I was an alien, I couldn't get any human. I would just like die instantly. And I hope that's just because I don't know how to actually play the game, but it's a learning process, as most games are. And hopefully, next time I play this, I'll actually be able to play with Zoinks and get some dual commentary going on, because he has a game as well. But that's something to look forward to. Try to learn the map here. I don't really understand the map. This is not the same map that I played the first time. Must be a very large map because it's still loading it. It's very... The wheel is mesmerizing. I've been drinking, I'll come out and say that right now, so I might talk more than I should, but it's a video, so, you know, it's better than listening or just looking at nothing over the, nonsense that I may dribble out of my mouth. I feel like the cave is the best part there in the top right. I feel like that's a central... I'm pointing at it, but you can't see. That's like a central area in the map linked to the North Tunnel and the cavern. But the Prushing machine, is that what it is? Shiny? The shiny machine might be a nice secondary one linked to the Surting and the Cart Tunnel. Why are these names so weird? There's an ore deposit. What is that one next to that? Conveyors? Conveyors. I get it. Surfing? Sorting. The hap. Oh, the hap's where it's at. That's the cool spot to be if whoever is anybody is at the hap. Or is that the gap? I think it's the gap. But the gap's not as cool as the hap. What's next to that? The blut drill? Blute? Rut. Reloot. I don't get it. I can't see. Water pumps is not bad. Drill repair. And then we're back to the cart tunnel. So there you have it. Not to forget the operations in the bottom left there. That's another spot. So that's all the key areas in this map as we're continuing to load. In the mine shaft, I guess that's the name, main name for this map. Captured resources, nozzles, give team resources for the commander and player resources for each team member. So if you understand that, you're about 3 steps ahead of me. Let's press space for the next tip. Press the C key to bring up your map. There's another one to have in your back pocket. You can also press F4 to go back to the ready room. One more, fit in that pocket, the same one you had. As Skulk, don't charge, at Marines. Use the walls and ceilings to ambush. See, that must have been my problem when I was an alien. I would just charge at the Marines, which is the other team, the humans, and I would be shot instantly. So keep that as a reminder. But also, as a Marine, press your Z key to ask the commander for ammo, health, or orders. So just think about that as I reach and take another drink. So that's that. Start a server in Explore mode to learn more about the game and maps. So you can do that and just walk around playing with nobody, and that's might be better than what I'm doing now because I'm still loading the map, and this may be a video by itself. So this is very impressive. I am a little embarrassed that I started this recording so early. We're still going. So let's press space for the next tip. As a commander, you can press space to go on an alert. Excuse me, to go to an alert. Not on. You don't want to step on the alert. It might actually hurt and give you a boo-boo. So now we are compiling shaders for first run. And it seems like we are progressing a little more than we were a little while ago. So it might just be because this is the first time running the map, and I hope I am capturing all this. I feel like I talk more. Oh, nope, pre-caching now. Pre-caching. You know, you have to pre-cache before you just cache. And this will be a slower process than whatever the one before was because I already forgot about it. And as you can see, we are sitting at 0%. So while we are at 0%, we will press space for the next tip. So you can also talk to your teammates using the left Alt button, not to be confused with the right Alt button. Teamwork can often mean the difference between life or death. You can, as you hear, I accentuate death because there's an exclamation point at the end of it. So always remember, exclamation points mean accentuating. Your commander's voice and chat messages will appear in yellow, not to be confused with other colors, such as black or red, or even blue. So keep in mind, yellow is commander. Marines can pick up your fallen comrades' weapons by pressing G. Act fast, they disappear quickly. Yeah, so remember that one. Support classes are invaluable. George or Jorge with some hydras or a marine with a welder can have a huge impact. So keep that in mind and think about that one while we are still pre-caching at 0%. The commander can use team resources to drop his players useful things, such as weapons or higher life forms. I have not experienced a higher life form. That seems to be more of a different. I don't know where I'm going with this sentence, so I'm just going to press space for the next tip. To mute a player, this is very key, hold tab and left click on the speaker icon. This would have been very useful the first time I played because I did not know that you could even do that. So a lot of people seem to use the voice chat instead of typing, and I can understand that. It is a very quick, fast-paced game, so that can be very handy. Marine structures require power, as most things in life do. This is if you know this, you can get far in life. If the power node is destroyed, structures power down. You know, no power, no, no anything really. Marine players spawn at the infantry portal. Alien players hatch out of eggs. That makes sense because if you have that the other way around, Marine players can't hatch out of an egg. If you hatch out of an egg, you're not a human. I mean that's basic. Actually, technically, we do come from eggs, but I don't want to get into that whole birds and the bees and other kind of animals like that. So let's just continue. As an alien, press B to evolve to a new life form or to gain new upgrades. That would have been very handy when I participated as an alien, because pressing B is a key right next to my hand, and I should have tried to press stuff when I was an alien. That's actually very key when you start a new game. Just press all the buttons and stuff will happen. However, in this instance, pre-caching, it stays at 0% no matter what buttons I seem to press. So you'll just have to bear with me as I can only press space. And we go to aliens can use vents for faster navigation and flanking. So if we refer to the map here between sorting and the pushing machine, there's a vent there, the highlighted in a different color, green, yellow, what have you. I'm colorblind, so you know it's a different color than all the grayness or whatever that is. And also between cave and the north tunnel near the top of the map, those little grayed out areas. Ooh, there's another one between the loot drill and water pumps. There's another gray, not gray, excuse me, a non-gray. Let's go with that area, and those are the pipes that those are talking vents, excuse me, that they are talking about. So keep that in mind as we play, whenever that may be.
Now there's no excuse. Become a fan on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, bookmark our website, and subscribe to us on YouTube for all the latest M.O.D. Gamers updates.